Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your December reading. Let's go right into it. We're already getting cards coming through, and I'm going to start with the themes for this month, and it's looking good. We're starting with a very positive card, which is the Sun, and this card indicates that there's some sort of growth and expansion happening in your life. There is a lot of hope and light, okay? So I like that theme coming up for you in December. So Aries, you also have the card of balance, and you know, whenever I see this coming through, it's almost like as above, so below, okay? It's all about some sort of energy exchange that is, you know, coming through for you in the form of good karma, okay? This is like the law of reciprocity. As you give, so shall you receive, okay? So I'm getting the message, as you give others hope, hope also creates miracles in your life. And you get the card of the heart chakra, which is talking about unconditional love. Okay, very important. This is like the Archangel Raphael card. It's very much heart-based energy, talking about forgiveness, acceptance of all things as they are. Okay, I feel like if you have been caught up in some sort of situation where there's been judgment or there's been some sort of resentment kind of like festering within you, it is time, and it is the season of miracles, Aries, and it's just really just time to release that. Okay, there is no nothing good will come from holding on to any sort of resentment or, you know, grudge. And you know, this practice of forgiveness is coming up really strongly for you. Loving unconditionally, not expecting people to be a certain way or things to happen in a certain way, and then you'll be completely disappointed, okay? Also, I feel like it's not about, you know, forgiving and not, and you know, and forgetting, okay? This is about forgiving, but really learning from what is coming up for you in your situation, okay? So Aries, let's go with the tarot messages for the month of December. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So at the center of your reading, Aries, is the card of Justice. So definitely something happening here with karma, and you know, you have this card of balance, which is the card of reciprocity, but definitely something coming to you in the form of a good outcome to something that you've been wanting to happen for you. The Justice card represents the sign of Libra, so you could be dealing with a Libra or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is, you know, about coming to a place of fairness, okay? There could be, you could be giving your attention to things that are taking away from others, and there is this sort of, you know, not very harmonious feeling to the flow of things, okay? It feels like something has been sort of like sacrificial or kind of like a struggle, okay? So let's see what else comes through. So you have the Six of Cups. So this could be a situation that is happening to you with a soulmate or somebody, a love maybe from your past, okay? It could be a soulmate as well that you are in a relationship with currently. But when the Six of Cups shows up, there is this sort of nostalgia. I feel like, you know, somebody here is, you know, just wanting you to reach out, or you are wanting this person to reach out to you and have things be more fair, more balanced, have things be maybe like they were before, okay? I also feel like, you know, there was some sort of struggle here, maybe falling out, in a relationship, and now there is this energy of reconciliation. Okay, it could very well be a marriage or a legal partnership that is showing up here for you. Now, crowning your reading, we have the Two of Wands. So there is this sense of being stuck in between. Okay, but there is a guidance with this card, Aries, and it talks about, planning, strategizing, looking for new things to look forward to. Okay, so very important to be grounded in the present moment, because I feel like there's something that we're still holding on to from the past, but we're being urged to look forward and to leave some sort of baggage, to travel lightly, to have, a new strategy, new goals, a new mindset. I feel like, Spirit really wants you to be present, but also have things to look forward to, not so much be thinking about the future in terms of worry, okay, and what's going to happen and all that. Now, in your foundation, we have the Sun card. So you have the sun shining for you in this reading, twice. So this is a big deal. The sun is a major arcana. There are things that are coming to light. There is growth in a relationship here. There could be news about children. Something is becoming very clear. Something is also growing. Now, this is very hopeful because there is such a joy in the card of the sun. In both cards, there is the sense of euphoria, of feeling this, overwhelming sense of happiness and connecting to your inner child, that playfulness, that creative aspect of yourself, okay? Now, looking into the future, we have the Five of Swords. And when I say looking into the future, my readings are usually 2 to 7 weeks, okay? But this is during the month of December particularly. And I told you before, there is this sense of a struggle, having these exchanges where you or this other person are wanting to have the last word. And, it's a battle that nobody really wins. So I feel like this is the challenge that is coming up for you in this reading, how to overcome this. It feels like a pattern that is showing up for you, wanting to have a certain dominance and control. It doesn't surprise me because you are such a leader, and you are represented by the Emperor in the tarot cards. So it's all about this, respect and setting boundaries and keeping things in a very strategic, methodical way, okay? So let's see what the way through this energy is. And it is the World. So this is a huge deal, okay? Because this is saying that there is going to be something turning around here for you, a closing of a cycle, okay? Now, to me, the World speaks of, just up leveling in your life. There is some sort of promotion. We're going to another chapter of our lives. It's a big life event, okay? So I feel like there's something here that is very significant, and it's, we're not going to be bringing this conflict and this tension. It is causing a little bit of tension. It could be that there is an unevenness when it comes to what are the responsibilities here when it comes to a relationship, a partnership, like I was saying before, because you have this Justice card. And Libra is your opposite sign and is showing up in the first card here. And I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra, but definitely you're wanting here to bring some sort of softness into the relationship with this person, and you want to extend this forgiveness. You kind of like want things to be like how they once were, and You know, I feel like this cycle is closing for you. You are expanding to new things here with the world. There is some sort of life passage that is happening. Okay, so let's see what the outcome is with the tarot cards. Okay, and we have two. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. So there's definitely a new start here for you with the Ace of Pentacles. This is very fruitful. It's something that we're going to plant a seed of intention, or just welcome like this new opportunity that is knocking. Aces are like these blessings that the universe puts in our path, and it's up to us to see them and to recognize that energy and make the best of it. Okay, so I feel like for you, this is going to be something that could potentially bloom in the future. Now, there could be a Leo in your life or somebody that has Leo in their chart, but overall with the Strength card, this is talking about overcoming the challenges, the doubts, anything that has kept you stuck or fearful or feeling hopeless. This is the card that is letting us know that you are overcoming, and that you're showing also restraint. You're learning how to pick your battles as well. So a new start with a lot of strong you know, this strength energy, which is just resilient and just brave and courageous. Okay, so really good right there. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. So with this new start, I feel like, you know, all your cards have been so positive, and here comes the Five of Cups to say that, you know, there is some sort of loss that we've gone through in order to reach this point of beauty and happiness and euphoria. It could be that you've been wanting something so much to happen for a long time, and this reconciliation, or this let's go back to better times, or let's, you know, let's reconcile the past, let's close that door and do things in a better way. And there is the sense like, you know, there was a big void for you, Aries, in some way here, and in a sense you were mourning and going through very deep grief for a while. But I feel like that's why you're getting like this new opportunity, and the Strength card coming through is just a beautiful sign of, you know, it's just saying to you what you've been through. Yes, it was difficult, and you've been going through a process of healing and grieving and allowing yourself to release and purge that sadness. But that what's coming is so much better. You can't even imagine what Spirit is saying here for you. Okay, now I'm gonna pick one card from the Angels and Ancestors deck for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here we go. And 2 want to come out, so let's do it. You have the Moon, and we are coming up on the full moon in Gemini on the 7th, okay? And this is saying to take note of your intuition, any sort of intuitive messages that are coming through, whatever is, you know, whatever you're feeling deep down in your gut, and, you know, that whisper that tells you, you know, what is best and for your highest good. So listen to that, trust it, okay? Trust that things are moving, and that these are cycles of life. I felt like I had to say that. And you get the Magic Guardian, and this talks about unlocking the magic within. Okay, so you are very powerful. You are a very passionate sign, and I feel like, you know, this Magic Guardian really wants you to like tap into that potential that you have within you, because you have the universe within you. Okay, so this is about really tapping into that magic and believing in yourself, believing and trusting in your own guidance and the feelings that you have been experiencing. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for you. One last message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and you get the card of Blessed. Wow, this card has been coming through for so many, and it's beautiful because we have the Sun in Sagittarius right now, which is the sign of the higher perspective, and this whole Sagittarius season is a season of miracles. So really know that you are blessed, and that God, the universe, however you identify with the higher intelligence, you know, is gifting you with a new opportunity here. And it's giving you the strength to be able to face anything head on. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, that it served you well. Please leave me a comment below, like this video, and share it. Subscribe if you are not a subscriber yet. I send you fearless light and love. Take care.